Hi guys, welcome to Shiva Sai's Perseverance of Training Institute. So in this video, actually there is one more video on our channel which explains you what is CI and what's Jenkins as a tool. So in this particular video, we'll go a step forward when talking about Jenkins. So Jenkins is a CI tool where it helps us to actually implement CI/CD pipelines which are responsible for automated software development and delivery life cycle, and we can also make it manual when required, right? All right, so now we'll have better control on the software development and delivery life cycle. All right, so fine guys, now when we talk about Jenkins, if you see, we have Maven, which is a build tool for building Java based projects. We have Git, which is version control system tool. We have Kubernetes, which is actually container management. We have Docker, which is container creation. Nagios, which is a monitoring tool. Ansible, which is configuration management tool. So this tool, Jenkins, is capable enough to work with multiple tools and make manual to automated process. It's not only about CI/CD. It can make lot many which can be converted to the automations from the manual phase and working with different tools. So how it works with the different tool is the concept here. So it works using a concept called as plugins. So what are plugins actually? See, plugins are the integrations via which Jenkins talk to the tools. All right. So for example, Git here, Kubernetes, Ansible, Docker. So each tool is different now. And now, when Jenkins want to talk to them and make them to work for the requirements, right? So in that context, Jenkins firstly should have the control on those particular, you know, platforms where they can tell, Jenkins can communicate to the platform and explain this to do, please achieve the goal. And that particular tool can do. For example, now, we want to create a container, right? You can check out our video on Docker containers, right? So Docker is a tool for that. So now the requirement is Jenkins should tell Docker, please create a container. So what does the purpose is for Jenkins to talk to Docker? We need an integration. We need, the communication between them, the relation between them, right? So that particular concept is carried over using plugins. So what is a plugin? Plugin helps us to actually see, it is kind of a Java written code, right? So this helps us to talk to the required tools, right? If you see, these are all the links so that Jenkins can communicate to required tools and let them work according to the requirements. Fine. All right, guys. So here in this video, we'll also see how we can actually install Jenkins. So basically, when we talk about Jenkins installation, so we'll look into Jenkins installation now. So actually, I have Ubuntu virtual machine already available to showcase you the installation process. So actually, I have signed up Azure account where we can create servers. So now you can create your own server on any platform. So this particular video I'm showing about the installation process on Ubuntu operating system. So each and every instructions are given by cloud-based organizations with a clear documentation. So here, go to virtual machine service if you are on Azure Cloud. If it is on AWS, you can utilize EC2. So, all right, even GCP, any of the cloud. All right. So now here, so VM pipeline agent is my virtual machine. I'm starting it. So if you're not familiar on creating the virtual machine on Azure, so you can simply go to virtual machine services. So you can click on create virtual machine. All right. So once this is done, you can go here, give a resource group. Resource group is a container where we place our resources on Azure. So you can create new, if not, so maybe sample, click on, okay, sample, click on OK. Virtual machine name, maybe Jenkins server, all right. So now location, availability can keep no infrastructure redundancy as this is a test server. So if you use all these options, it enables the high availability of the infrastructure. So this is okay, this is defaulted. You can select the operating system here. I'm going with Ubuntu. And rest all you can leave as default. The size, everything is such. So here coming to authentication type under administrator account, select password, all right. Give a username which is Sai, give some password correspondingly, right, what you desire to give. All right, they should match. All right, let me retype. Okay, maybe here. All right, they matched. So then allow ports. This is okay. So 22 is the port for SSH via which we can talk to Linux systems. So you can just click on review plus create. It will create a machine. I mean, firstly, it will showcase validations if successful or not. So then it will actually, yeah. Once this is done, just click on create. This will create your virtual machine. All right, I'm not creating one, it was already carried out. This operation is carried out already. So I have a virtual machine with Ubuntu OS already available. So I'm copying the IP from here, overview, public IP address. I'm connecting from bash. So search for bash. All right, so give, so this is my git bash. So here, so log into the system, SSH is the protocol, Sai is the username on the system, and this is my IP address. So give a confirmation yes with the required password. So once this is given, so once you log in here, cool, now you can install Jenkins server. Now you can install Jenkins software. So go to Google, just search for Jenkins installation on Ubuntu. It got auto selected anything, right? So you can click here. So Linux Jenkins.io. You can go here. Here you can select Linux operating system. Go to Debian or Ubuntu. Utilize, just copy here. Copy it and just paste on your server. So this is setting up Jenkins 2.504.3. Alright, now let's check the status of Jenkins. Perfect. So our Jenkins application is up and running now. So here we can test it. So see, actually just understand that the moment you have, now what happens is like, this is our virtual machine on which we have definitely Java, because Jenkins cannot run without Java. Okay, and on top of it Jenkins is installed now. So now to access this application, right, so we need to give the IP address of this VM, the corresponding port, which is 8080. So if you pick IP address of this VM like this and give colon 8080, it should be showed up, right? But the thing is here, uh, go to left pane, networking, network settings. So here, go to create port rule, which is inbound port rule, right? So we need an 8080 port to be open because this works on 8080, this port. This should be allowed as an incoming connection. So here we are allowing this particular port. Okay. All right. So now for that reason we are doing it. So 8080, we can give source any port, destination services custom, destination port ranges 8080, protocol any. You can click on add. For me it is already there as I see, right? See, okay, I can give some other name. Allow 8080 for Jenkins. So just click on add. Alright, so it is creating a security rule where it will allow our 8080 port. If you see here, so this is the one which we have created with this particular port, right? So, and it is inbound in the sense like the incoming connection to the server. So now go to overview, copy the IP address here, public IP address, give the IP colon 8080, enter. So if you're able to see something like this, so you are clear there. So but we need an initial password that is available in this particular path. So what you can do, go to, you can just sudo cat to view the content of that particular initial admin password. This is the password. Copy it, paste here, click on continue. So here this will ask us to select an option. So install suggested plugins, or we can select the plugins to install. I'm just going with install selected plugins, so it will be installed like this. Alright, so once it is installed, we can actually go inside the Jenkins application where we can create the CI/CD automations, right? Okay, and we have a offering from Cloudbees where a Jenkins enterprise version which is hosted and can be served to us, so we can utilize that as well. So this video focused on actually installing our own Jenkins application on our environment, right? Own environment. All right, see, this particular steps are taking over on installing different plugins. So we are in that particular process. So it is installing one by one right here. Folders, workspace cleanup, and Gradle. So mailer is installed. It's taking some time. So meanwhile, if you want to work on installation part on different OS, you can select any of this. You can go with Kubernetes, you can Docker, Mac OS, Windows. So everything is such, you can go through and you can make out of it. And it's pretty simple and a powerful application. And see, the options given by Jenkins is pretty flexible and they're really interesting to work with CI/CD, right? So I'm just forwarding this particular um, video now because it's taking time just to save time. It is about complete now, so let's see whether it is. Alright, so one more left. So hope, yeah, it is done. So it should ask us for the initial admin username and password. So we can give that, right? Yeah. So I'm just giving Jenkins admin password something like something. So all right, full name Jenkins admin, some email, sample email, right? All right, so you can skip this or you can just give the details and save and continue. All right, so this is our link now. Yes, that's cool. Save and finish. So we can start using Jenkins right now. All right, so this is our welcome page, guys.